The second act, still in it, is TV Unity!
When a man loves a woman.
I mean, look at everyone here. They're going crazy for you. And I know that the people have been watching you, your audition, and people love you. It's amazing.
From fishing nets to spotlights, the rise of Roland Abante. In a stunning turn of events that few could have predicted, Roland Abante, a humble fisherman from Cebu City, Philippines, transformed his quiet coastal life into a viral sensation that captivated the world. Known in his community for his unshakable work ethic and gentle demeanor, Abante lived a modest life, casting nets by day and riding his motorcycle through city streets to earn extra income. But beneath this unassuming surface lay a powerful voice and a dream that refused to fade. Everything changed when he auditioned for the 18th season of America's Got Talent in 2023. Standing before the judges, visibly nervous but determined, Roland delivered a soul-stirring rendition of Percy Sledge's When a Man Loves a Woman that brought the audience to its feet and left the judges in awe. The audition video rapidly gained traction, amassing millions of views on YouTube within days. Roland's raw vocal power, authenticity, and emotional depth resonated with viewers across the globe. Despite not winning the grand prize, his appearance marked a significant cultural moment. A working-class artist with no formal training taking the world stage by storm. For many fans, his journey embodied hope, resilience, and the belief that talent can emerge from even the most unlikely places. And while his path to fame was sudden, it was anything but accidental. Roland had been preparing for this moment, whether he knew it or not, for years. Born on August 3, 1978, in Cebu City, Roland Abante grew up surrounded by the rhythmic ebb and flow of coastal life. Fishing was not just a job for Roland, it was a way of life, a means of survival, and a legacy passed down through generations. His early years were defined by hardship, long days at sea, and the daily grind of working-class existence. Yet amidst these struggles, Roland found an unlikely source of comfort and joy: karaoke. In the Philippines, karaoke is more than entertainment. It's a cultural phenomenon, and for Roland, it became a sanctuary. He began singing at local bars, community gatherings, and street events, quickly earning a reputation for his powerful voice and emotional delivery. Even then, his performances carried an intensity that made people stop and listen. Friends and neighbors started filming his songs, sharing them online, unaware that these casual recordings would eventually capture the world's attention. Singing wasn't just a hobby, it was Roland's therapy, his lifeline, and ultimately his ticket to the global stage. Those formative years, spent balancing the hardships of labor with the passion of music, forged a character that would prove essential when he faced the bright lights and high stakes of America's Got Talent decades later. Before America ever knew his name, Roland Abante had already experienced the whirlwind of online fame. In 2014, a video of him performing Michael Bolton's To Love Somebody at a humble karaoke bar exploded across social media, garnering millions of views in a matter of weeks. The internet marveled at the emotional authenticity of a man who seemed born to sing, despite living a life far removed from recording studios and concert halls. Filipino media quickly took notice. Roland was invited to perform on top television shows like Gandang Gabi Vice and ASAP, where he shared the stage with iconic Filipino musicians such as Arnel Pineda and Gary Valenciano. For a brief moment, it seemed as though his dreams were within reach. Yet the momentum didn't last. Challenges behind the scenes, including limited management support and personal hesitations, halted what could have been a meteoric rise. He even declined a rare opportunity to appear on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, a decision that baffled many and possibly cost him a chance at early international recognition. Despite this brush with fame, Roland quietly faded back into his former life, returning to his motorcycle rides and fishing trips. Still, the seed had been planted. Fame might have eluded him then, but the world had already glimpsed the extraordinary gift he carried in his voice. After the spotlight faded from his first viral moment, Roland Abante found himself grappling with an emotional and professional crossroads. The burst of recognition brought fleeting offers, but many lacked long-term vision. He attempted to reignite his musical path in 2017 with the release of a mini-album titled Buit, which included 4 original tracks that showcased his dynamic vocal range and deep emotional expression. Released on platforms like iTunes and Spotify, the album served as a bold statement of his commitment to original artistry. Yet despite its promise, Buit failed to achieve widespread traction. The promotional machinery that typically surrounds such releases was limited, and without the backing of a major label or aggressive PR campaign, the project was largely overlooked beyond his most loyal fans. That same year, he entered Tawag ng Tanghalan, a popular singing competition in the Philippines aired on ABS-CBN's noontime show It's Showtime. He won a daily round with a stirring rendition of Said I Loved You But I Lied, scoring an impressive 93.8%. Still, he was edged out by his competitor Adeline Rabulan, and once again, national exposure didn't translate to a sustained career. These setbacks were frustrating but not defeating. Roland returned home each time with humility, focused not on missed opportunities but on the sheer joy of having shared his music. His resilience through repeated ups and downs would become the emotional backbone of his AGT journey years later. Roland's audition for America's Got Talent was more than just a performance. It was the culmination of a lifelong dream. Through a translator, he shared that standing on that stage had been in his heart since childhood. When he launched into Percy Sledge's When a Man Loves a Woman, the transformation was instant. The nerves melted away, replaced by a commanding vocal force that shook the room. Judge Simon Cowell, initially skeptical due to Roland's anxious demeanor, later admitted he had been completely taken by surprise. The audience and all 4 judges erupted in a standing ovation. Millions online agreed. His audition clip rocketed to the top of YouTube's trending list, with viewers around the world praising his sincerity, humility, and unbelievable voice. He was suddenly the name on everyone's lips, not just in the Philippines, but across the globe. Roland had bridged oceans with his song, proving that talent, no matter where it comes from, can transcend language and borders. His performance wasn't polished in a commercial sense. It was raw, real, and unforgettable. It reminded people of what talent shows are supposed to be about, discovering the extraordinary among the ordinary. As Roland Abante advanced to the semi-finals of America's Got Talent, anticipation soared. He took on the near-impossible challenge of performing Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You, a song so iconic and vocally demanding that even seasoned artists approach it with caution. Yet Roland delivered a heartfelt, technically precise, and emotionally charged performance that once again moved the audience and judges to a standing ovation. The moment felt like the climax of a Cinderella story. The humble fisherman-turned-singer now standing as a global contender for the AGT crown. But just as fans were bracing for his finale performance, everything changed. Despite the overwhelming applause, viral buzz, and undeniable talent, Roland was eliminated. The reaction online was instant and fierce. Social media erupted with confusion and anger. Many viewers accused the voting system of being flawed or unjust, while others speculated that international support hadn't translated into American votes. Memes, tweets, and videos flooded in, all echoing the same sentiment: Roland had been robbed. For Roland, the loss was bittersweet. While disappointed, he remained grateful for the platform and the people who had embraced his story. His humility in the face of rejection only endeared him further to fans. Though the competition had ended for him, the journey was far from over. In fact, this unexpected twist only intensified public interest in what Roland would do next. After the emotional roller coaster of AGT, Roland Abante took time to decompress, stepping away from the spotlight to reflect and recharge. He retreated to Hawaii with his longtime manager and friend Joel Sabag, enjoying a brief but meaningful vacation. It was more than a break. It was a moment of clarity
clarity after months of stress, travel, and public scrutiny. But amid the chaos of fame, Roland found grounding in his personal life. He is married to Seth Abante, a steadfast and supportive partner who has stood by him through every high and low. Together, they share a son named Gry, whose musical inclinations mirror his father's. According to those close to the family, Gry has a natural ear for pitch and rhythm, and there's already talk of a musical future ahead. Roland often shares glimpses of his home life on social media, painting a picture of a man who cherishes simplicity, loyalty, and connection. His story, as much as it is about talent, is also about relationships, the quiet strength of a family that believed in him long before the world did. That sense of rootedness, of knowing where he came from, is what sets Roland apart. He's not just chasing fame, he's sharing a piece of his soul, with every note grounded in gratitude and love. Following his elimination, many expected Roland to fade quietly from public attention, but what happened next defied all predictions. Rather than slipping back into obscurity, Roland's fan base continued to expand rapidly. Demand for live performances surged across the United States and Canada, prompting his team to begin organizing a regional tour. Venues in California, New York, and Vancouver expressed interest in hosting concerts, with some events reportedly selling out within hours of announcement. The excitement wasn't just limited to Filipino communities abroad. Roland's soulful voice had struck a chord with diverse audiences who appreciated genuine emotion over flashy production. His social media updates became a lifeline for fans hungry for news, and each post, whether a rehearsal clip or a candid family moment, received thousands of shares and comments. The transition from AGT contestant to full-time performer was finally happening, this time on Roland's own terms. No longer at the mercy of competition results or fleeting viral fame, he was now carving a path that fused authenticity with ambition. For a man who once thought his future was bound to fishing boats and karaoke nights, the prospect of a global music tour marked a stunning and deeply earned reversal of fortune. In a twist that has sparked widespread buzz across fan communities, rumors have emerged suggesting that Roland Abante may be collaborating with fellow Filipino vocal sensation Marcelito Pomoy. The speculation began when the two singers were spotted together at a Los Angeles airport, reportedly en route to a private event in Burbank. The internet lit up with theories, with many fans convinced that a joint concert or musical project was in the works. Marcelito, known for his remarkable ability to sing in both male and female vocal registers, rose to international prominence on AGT The Champions and has maintained a dedicated global following ever since. A potential partnership between the two powerhouse vocalists has been described by fans as a dream come true and the ultimate Filipino vocal fusion. While neither artist has publicly confirmed the collaboration, inside sources have hinted at a celebratory concert being planned to coincide with a birthday event in California. If true, the concert would not only showcase their extraordinary range and stylistic differences, but also serve as a milestone for Filipino representation on the global music stage. Even in the absence of formal announcements, the buzz alone has been enough to generate anticipation, with online fan art, playlists, and teaser videos flooding platforms like YouTube and TikTok. Whether or not this collaboration materializes, it has already reaffirmed Roland's place among the elite voices of his generation. In a twist that has sparked widespread buzz across fan communities, rumors have emerged suggesting that Roland Abante may be collaborating with fellow Filipino vocal sensation Marcelito Pomoy. The speculation began when the two singers were spotted together at a Los Angeles airport, reportedly en route to a private event in Burbank. The internet lit up with theories, with many fans convinced that a joint concert or musical project was in the works. Marcelito, known for his remarkable ability to sing in both male and female vocal registers, rose to international prominence on AGT The Champions and has maintained a dedicated global following ever since. A potential partnership between the two powerhouse vocalists has been described by fans as a dream come true and the ultimate Filipino vocal fusion. While neither artist has publicly confirmed the collaboration, inside sources have hinted at a celebratory concert being planned to coincide with a birthday event in California. If true, the concert would not only showcase their extraordinary extraordinary range and stylistic differences, but also serve as a milestone for Filipino representation on the global music stage. Even in the absence of formal announcements, the buzz alone has been enough to generate anticipation, with online fan art, playlists, and teaser videos flooding platforms like YouTube and TikTok. Whether or not this collaboration materializes, it has already reaffirmed Roland's place among the elite voices of his generation. As Roland Abante celebrated his 46th birthday, he released a heartfelt video thanking his fans for what he called the best year of my life. Surrounded by family, cake, and the soft background hum of karaoke music, the message was simple but profound. He had finally found his purpose. From the salty shores of Cebu to the glittering stages of America's Got Talent, Roland's journey is a testament to perseverance, passion, and the enduring power of music. Though he didn't walk away with a trophy, he won something far more lasting: global recognition, personal healing, and a second chance at a lifelong dream. His story is one that transcends talent shows and television ratings. It's a reminder that extraordinary voices often come from the most unexpected places, and that when raw talent meets resilience, the result can be nothing short of magical. With international tours on the horizon and a growing online presence, Roland is no longer just the fisherman who sings. He's an artist, a father, a symbol of hope. As fans continue to rally behind him and new opportunities unfold, one thing remains clear: the music is far from over. Roland Abante is just getting started. Roland's journey proves that dreams don't die. They just wait for the right moment to shine. If you felt moved by his story, do him justice. Like this video, subscribe for more stories that deserve the spotlight, and drop a comment telling us which of Roland's performances gave you chills. And if you believe in second chances, share this with someone who needs a little inspiration today. The music's not over, and neither is Roland's story.